just noticed something. Why is my camera so dark? Well, my room, the lighting in here. Kaura, Taylor. Um, have you guys noticed that bell around her neck? There's a bell around her neck. Okay, if you watch some of the videos, she has a bell around her neck. They all had bells, but I noticed with her, they all had bells, right? Now I know bells are used in occultist knowledge, right? But if you notice with her, I think they took a most recent picture of her. They got housing, and the African guy is gonna go back to his visa expired or something like that. But she's still with that woman, right? And she needs to leave. Okay, so there is a bell around her neck. Okay, and I feel like this bell around her neck, you guys, it's giving me like that slave trafficking vibes. Okay, and watch the if you can watch some of the videos. I'm watching it. Some of it, like I was literally laughing because it was so crazy. And then some of it, well, I wasn't laughing at her, but I was laughing at him and the other girl, right? But I noticed the other girl's energy, and I said in the reading there was some jealousy there. Okay, there was some jealousy there, but the bell around the neck and the string around her neck. Now I can understand that. Well, I can't really understand the bell because in occult knowledge, if you guys know about the bells, okay, we use the bells for different reasons, okay. But for her to have that bell around the neck, it doesn't seem like for occult knowledge. It seems more for like so they can hear if she gets up and move. And then if you guys watch, I'm sorry, it's so dark, you guys. If you guys watch the interviews that she did with the Scotland, um, the Scotland Sun or whatever it's called, people were like, and they were calling her the handsmaid, whatever. But if you listen to the videos and just listen to her, take those two out of the equation and just listen to the things she's saying. If you even the reporters are interviewing her and asking her, does she know what human trafficking is? She's like, no. And her laugh is like a nervous laugh. And if you look at her eyes, remember I said the eyes are the key to the soul? Her eyes, there's deception in her eyes. And I'm reading this off her energy. So, one, there's this deception. And two, the times that she was interviewed, it looked like she wanted to start crying. When she was over that fire, I screenshot the videos. You guys, please watch those videos, okay? And tell me what you guys think, okay? So the bell around her neck, right? So when she gets up and moves, so okay, if you listen to the interview, you guys, she said that if she wants to leave anytime, she's free to leave. But if she has that bell on her neck, when she gets up at night to use the bathroom, when she's not there no more, or she's in this apartment with this other woman, okay, and she needs to get away from this woman, okay. Um, if she gets up and uses the bathroom, the bell is going to the reason why I believe the bell come through ancestors. The reason I believe the bell is around her neck is because if she moves, they can hear her when she moves. It's just that simple. She has the bell around her neck, so if she moves or goes to the bathroom or anything, they can hear her moving. This girl is trafficked, my friends. Okay, I don't care which way you look at it, and he needs to be charged with trafficking. I'm glad they're sending him back to his country, and he also needs to be charged with trafficking, and so does that his queen needs to be charged with trafficking. And if you watch some of the videos, it's very funny because it's like he has a mop on his head. Like, what occultist are you? Okay, but the bell is showing me that if she wanted to leave, right? If you look at the photos, she has the bell around her neck. Around her neck. So if she gets up and moves and that bell goes off, okay, they're gonna know like she's going to the bathroom or she's going here, she's going there. Okay? So the bell around her neck is a form of restraint. And if you notice in all the videos, she has a bell, she has a string around her neck, a regular string. Okay? Hey, okay, hey, so she has a bell, she has a string around her neck. Okay? There is an old movie on not an old movie. I think it was on Cold Case, okay? The Cold Case Files. And the black guy in the Cold Case Files, um he had a cousin, right? And the cousin was sold into servitude, okay? And he was a detective, okay? And he her he some black guy took her and he sold her to many different families, okay? So they need to take this girl because she's a United States citizen and send her ass back to the United States, okay? And let her figure it out from there. But she needs to get the help first and foremost because I believe this girl was trafficked, okay? But that ring, that bell around her neck, that shows me that when she would get up and move and stuff, that's how they would know if she was getting up. Isabel, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you so much. This is Jennifer Felix. All right. This is the last reading I would do on them. I might do a read in the future, but to see where she's at in the future, her energy and stuff. But what I'm saying is the bell around her neck, and this is also giving me servitude and slavery and trafficking. Okay? And when she would move, that bell would go off. And if you see in all the videos that she was recorded, documented recorded, look at her eyes. And you guys tell me what you see in her eyes. Because what I see in her eyes is she was about to tear up. And she got nervous when they asked her about trafficking. It was like a nervous laughter. Okay? An unsettling laughter. Okay? So you guys, thank you guys for joining me. This is bizarre. I should have been on this case a long time ago, but hey, I have a life too. Okay, you guys? All right. So I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Bye.